What's up, YouTubers? My name is Orlock425, and this is a Talking Discussion Episode 3. And the game I'm going to be playing for this video is BioShock Infinite. And in this video, I'll be talking about why is the fair use being used in a wrong way. And it's over Marvel Studios and Disney. Now, previously, I've been all this time since I'm starting college and it's all well up for me. Things are changing a lot, and supposedly I've always been busy and wasn't able to make any videos about the takedowns that have been happening. But I'll tell you the story of what was going on. So a while back, Marvel Studios and Disney took down two of my cutscenes that I got from the movie Captain America Civil War, one of my favorites. Due to copyrights, because everything has copyrights nowadays, I was giving them and showing them exactly what I actually do to those cutscenes. That I do my best on cutting and trimming without no matching of any original content to my scenes, and yet my fair use is still not being treated fairly to my own channel, so something is quite wrong there. Everything I shown to Disney, because they're the ones that are advertising this, I did all I can to shown exactly everything I put and jot down of all the features that I do to make sure the original content doesn't match that scene. But even though I do that, the movie itself is still a copyright to them, and they still looks like they're like Lucasfilm, where they're not taking this really seriously like I thought it was supposed to be. Because recently back, it happened to me with the Star Wars one, where the copyright was issued to the movie and they took down my scenes for no apparent reason after when I showed them that it does not match any original content. Still, my use to my own videos are not treated fairly. And back then, it was quite easy. Now, it's like most of the features I try to put in doesn't work all the time. And I explain everything and email to Marvel Studios, trying my best to get answers of why they're not letting me use any of these videos, and no answers replies to them. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't know. But usually my account would not always be like that, because I shown exactly what I do to my own channel and what videos I actually put inside. I'm not just entertaining myself, for crying out loud. I'm entertaining the viewers and everybody who watches my channel. I mean, I'm not the only channel that uses the same content, and yet I'm the only one who gets taken down from this. Disney and Marvel Studios have always been supporting these kind of action superhero movies that go on and about and show it like awesome fight scenes, awesome stories, and go along to make climax to other movies. But it's gonna be now harder for me if this is gonna continue happening with my fair use, because it's being used the wrong way, and most of the time I'm not getting really results here if this continues to happen. If you're gonna get a movie scene from, a popular one like from Disney or from Fox or any other industries, then you gotta like at least give them a chance of reviewing them and seeing if none of the original content matches or not. You can't just focus on the areas, oh, it's from the exact movie, let's take it down because that's our movie. No, that doesn't work like that sometimes, because you're not giving the person a chance to view it for YouTube. And I mean that if you're going to allow the user to view these kind of action fight scenes, then you gotta tell them exactly what it is that you're interested in putting them for YouTube. Otherwise, it's like you're gonna ask them confusing questions that don't even involve anything with YouTube's purpose, because it's not being used in the fairly way of explaining this. It's being shown in the wrong area, and that needs to be fixed. recently other YouTube accounts have advisories that go through the system, and yet their videos are being extremely original content, full on a long fight to everything from that exact scene. What I shown is everything that's cut and trimmed, not entirely to that scene. And yet most of that scene is still being taken down for some reason, with no spoilers, with no matching, just trimmed and cut. And I try to put it around 2 minutes low as possible to everything from that scene. And yet I'm not being used in a fair way. Now, this is something that been always happening on, and I know how the copyright system is. That it's law, or if it's something that you just can't do. But in the wrong way, doesn't that bother some people? Like, for mostly like me and viewers, we only just watch a couple of scenes from that movie that interests us in buying those movies. But sometimes if you're gonna abuse the system or just not use it in the right way, then what is the point of even having it in the system? You're just blocking those people who are advertising those exact same scenes from the movie itself. And especially Marvel Studios should learn this lesson from us as YouTubers, that we do not like it being treated in a wrong way. Not only it blocks us, but it blocks everything that viewers want to see, everything that excites the channel. And I don't just get them for my own personal use, I get them to get more viewers. Now, if it's you're doing this the old-fashioned style, it's not really that gonna work that well anymore, because if it's old-fashioned style, most of that content doesn't get viewed that well. Because if you look at my previous one, like the popular one that's really doesn't have a lot of views, Jimmy Wilson Live, that doesn't have a lot of views because it doesn't have any advertising or anything, but only videos itself from only games or just me doing weird stuff on it. And soon, I hope Disney and Marvel Studios can find a way to understand why we talk about this stuff, why we explain to this. If we're going to continue abusing the system or now using it in the wrong way, you're not giving us a chance here to explain what we want to put in YouTube. You're not showing us exactly what you guys want as to the original videos itself. Now, I'm not saying that take this to court, or oh, I'm against any rights, and oh, let's freaking charge you with fees because you're using this. No, I'm saying let us use some of this content to view it. Now, the copyright, I'm not saying to take that down because I know it's under your movie thing and that's your right to that film, but I'm saying let us view that a masterpiece on that one scene that we cut and trim and try to shorten it as possible. That's where I'm not getting the fair use at. You see what's going on, that one of my videos I had to put music to replace the audio. Most of that scene was cut out because of the copyright system takedown, which mostly there's the other side of copyright where it blocks worldwide for some reason. If the studios or company does not like it being viewed for some reason, after previously other ones match this scene and still nothing works out with it. I tried my best to be a nice person and try to give time to give explaining examples, but if you don't guys don't respond, if nothing comes up, you're just only making it harder for yourselves to explain what it is you want for viewers to see. And instead, most of these views now are viewing like most of these contents that are all full on original, and nothing, gets taken down. For some reason, you guys only accept those people. But as for us, we can't put them on there. And that needs to change. If you're going to take down our own videos because of that film, there is no purpose of having the others in the first place. Didn't you guys think about that before taking down my own videos because it was that exact film? There is no purpose for other ones to use it if you're going to do the same to me. I'm like those other users with the content, with the work, and I use them in a different way to shorten them down so it won't be so long. All YouTubers should know that it's needs to change the wrong way of the fair use. If we're gonna make this possible, then we have to show these companies or studios that the way you are putting it out is not the way to answer our calls, not the way to show result. I will do my best and I do the work to do a change so it won't match any content and still it gets taken down for some apparent reason. Everyone will say that I don't have rights, that I don't have authority, or I don't have permission. Well, recently, I did ask permission this time, and I did ask to at least give a chance, and still nothing came up. Nothing. Like I've been completely shut the door on my face and ignored. No apparent reason after I've been nice, and now it looks like you only just concerned us, not yourselves. You're not letting us open up, that you're blocking us from inside out, that you're only seeing the wrong side of the view we're trying to give to YouTube here. Disney and Marvel Studios needs to change this because every time I'm gonna put these kind of scenes and they're not gonna end. I'm gonna continue doing this. So don't say I'm gonna end this. They're gonna continue. You guys gotta change your system. It's broken. It is. And that's especially to YouTube itself. They're broken. You can't be showing questions that are involved bad areas and gaps that are only leading us to no fix for explaining of what you guys want. You're only showing us more confusion, more questions, more not understanding why your system does not work in the right way. You want us to stop complaining. You want us to stop talking about these stuff. Fix your system. And then we can see why exactly do we have problems with this? Why exactly we're not getting the full potential of your understanding of why it's not supposed to be up in the YouTube in the first place. Now I speak for myself in my own channel that it has to be used fairly. It has to be used in the right way. What exactly will we want and what exactly will we want to put it in and what was going to be advertised for. It can't be used on this single detail that doesn't not result in any fix to the problem I'm trying to explain here. Everything to that copyright should only be against to take it down if it has longer than 3 minutes, the full content of that film is being shown with too many spoilers, too many scenes, and too many content from that movie, then you know that is the wrong way to use it. And that one for sure should be taken down. Not the ones who don't have spoilers, who trim and cut and make it under or around the 2 minute genre. If you're gonna abuse the system, then might as well shut your thing down. You're not working it in the right method. And that's what we need to fix here because our entertainment, our own genre, is falling. It is. And I'm not saying it for some YouTubers, I'm saying it for ourselves. We're not getting full content of our own videos. We're not getting any permission because they're being ignored or they're being taken down because it's that original film or it's that only film that they just don't want. That's where it needs to be fixed. That's not right. I hope someone from this video after watching this could see the potential of what exactly am I trying to explain here. Most of this is really unsanitary, and it feels like I've been ignored and nothing has been fixed from my point of view. And YouTubers should start seeing this, that we're not gaining the full potential of having our videos fixed, or not having our problems fixed of what exactly do we want, or what exactly they want to put on YouTube. Anyone just taking time on watching and listening to my own video of why this needs to be fixed, why we need to solve this problem. And hopefully, to those who experience this with me, that we have to start talking about this. We have to start showing these industries what they're doing is not right. And we ourselves have to show them most of their videos. Not all videos are to be taken down if they're not even showing any spoiling of it or any original content to it. If they're only gonna show little bits of it, that's right there is not fair. This is Orlock 425, and I'm glad you guys have been watching and listening, and thank you, and I'll see you guys on the next talking discussion episode on Orlock 425.